Whoa! A change in scenery? Not quite.
Ah, a change in gear. But more importantly,
A change in attitude. Thanks to 5 not-so-secret things I learned that'll help kickstart your content creation. These tips are for anyone who could use a little nudge to get off the couch, out of our own head, and onto creating stuff with consistency. And I'm going to share them all right now. Hey friends, today is the start of something new, and it's not just that things look a little bit different around here. It's actually about what held me back from putting myself out there, and hoping you can learn from my mistakes, and boy do I make a lot of them. So let's get into it. Tip 1, work with what you've got. Did you realize that the first few episodes of other stuff were shot on my iPhone? You don't need expensive lights or gear to get started. And guess what? Those early episodes still performed way beyond my initial expectations. It turns out, you guys cared more about the content and less about the polish. So don't get sidetracked by not having the right stuff. Starting with what you have? Now that is the way. Tip 2, act like it's not weird. I've been on stage as an improviser, a musician, a keynote speaker, but that still doesn't make doing this any less awkward. So sure, it may feel strange to talk to the camera or write that first personal post, but you gotta just fake it until you make it. Or, as I prefer to say, believe it until you achieve it. Unless they'll all think you're crazy now. Oh no, would it be crazy to ask for a like on this video? Who said that? Okay, so it may come a little easier for some than others, but even for me, it's still kinda weird. Maybe that's why I never really got started with personal content, even though I should have. I'd blamed my slow start on being busy rebuilding our website, working on branding, and other more urgent stuff. But those were all easy excuses. Tip 3, get out of your head. The truth is, I was tangled up in that same web of fear and anxiety that grips so many of us. I had thoughts like, do I have the right equipment? Or should I lose some weight first? Or even just, will anyone care what I have to say? They almost held me back. But here's the reality. There's never going to be a perfect time for anything. Something always comes up. So don't wait for that elusive perfect moment where all the stars align and you're fully prepared because, well, those don't exist. And don't get caught up comparing the start of your journey to the peak of someone else's. Everyone starts at 0. So stop stopping yourself with excuses. Get out of your own head. And while you're at it, be kind to yourself. Sometimes our failure to launch is more a result of being too hard on ourselves. Instead, try to start simple and grow into it. Take it easy on yourself and remember, people are rooting for you. Your enthusiastic response has shown me that passion follows perfection every time.
even if it's made on your phone.
That's true. And you might be wondering, how do you film some halfway decent stuff with an iPhone? You're in luck. That video is coming up very soon. So subscribe to get notified when it goes live. He's not wrong. But let's get on to our next not-so-secret tip. It's okay to look stupid. Honestly, what's holding you back? Is it the gear? The fear? Forget it. Let me tell you, the magic happens when you dive in head first and you're able to laugh at yourself and your mistakes. Don't worry about looking good. In fact, I challenge you, look stupid. And this tip is for more than just content creation. It helps you find your people. You know, the ones who enjoy you just for being you and not some fake, impossibly perfect version of you that you can't sustain. Look, whether you're starting a show, launching a business, or even just picking up a new hobby, the best advice anyone can give you is to just get started. You can always grow into better gear, but you'll never reach your potential if you don't make that first post. And sure, these are not so secret tips, and that's okay too. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, you just need to be yourself. Someone much smarter than me once said, every big journey begins with one small step. And sometimes that step is as simple as just getting started.